Share window. Can everyone hear me? Is everything good? Up in the hood? I would normally be putting my player screen on, but for my fiance's sake, he doesn't want to be on camera, but he's more than willing to play the video game, so I'm here, I'm now, and here is my significant other.
Oh, hello. It's me. That's right.
Ooh, let me try and get... I have to put up the...
Oh, you know, take a moment to get all, like, the levels right and everything.
The...
Technical difficulties. Don't mind me, I'm just gonna get hype as hell on some Reese's Pieces.
Reese's Pieces.
Of which we have many. We bought a Halloween mix bag with, like, you know, they're like, oh, you can get 70 of, like, this, this, and this. There was 8 O. Henrys in total. 8 O. Henrys in a 70-item bag.
Oh, I know.
Oh, I feel so betrayed by this.
So gypped. Poppy, there's only the two of us here. Yeah, it's just
the two of us.
We can make it if we try. Just the two of us. You wouldn't dare. Anyways, we're gonna get back to it. Both of us are hanging out together so that we can play this game for you lovelies.
Yeah.
It's a together thing.
Yeah. I'm not looking up anything important at the last second here.
Did you wanna do a restart or?
I might need to do a restart because there was a lot of words that happened.
A lot of.
I'm just looking up the hotkeys for Pathologic because there actually is a hotkey that's critical to beating the game that the instructors don't tell you.
Oh snap!
And that's how to check your mail.
That's how to check your mail.
Because people will send you letters throughout the day, including if you ever run dry on leads, maybe the next lead you need is in the mail.
Ah, that's right.
So are we getting any desktop audio? Oh, it's very low in the mix. But the Audio Technica is high as it should be. You should be able to hear us.
Yeah!
Gotta get the snack. Alright, should we wait for you to get your snack?
No,
just go. Okay, we're gonna go. I'm looking up the hotkeys
you're already
real
looking
quick.
shit up.
I am looking this up.
So
Those are like the code. What the hell? Okay, God. Commands.
I don't know.
These are the cheat codes.
I don't know how to enter that into the thing. I don't know command prompts or shit like that.
Use, kill, delete actor, game.
Delete this person.
Okay, I'm just gonna look up how to check mail Pathologic. Tell you what, let's just figure it out by doing yeet. Actually, let's start over.
Start over? Okay,
Yeah,
well then
start.
press exit.
Exit.
New game.
Alright, now.
So, it's all about trickery to you. Wherever have you come from?
No. I detest trickery. But if we ourselves are to suffer deception, our hands are no longer tied. Where are we?
Well, the muscular contraction is there. Names are already inside of them. This must be one of the ventricles, right here.
What a silly...
So we have the changeling.
I was gonna say, tell me, what are these guys?
Oh.
So it's not real for now? I don't think it has started yet.
Does it matter what it's made of? It's definitely struggling. We need to perform sectio transversalis.
What?
The wall. There's no other way out.
That's Daniel.
What to do?
I know what to do. Those who favor hard logic and direct action are bound to be misguided.
Bow.
Only a miracle can set us free without us having to destroy something. And I can do miracles.
Sure you
Just
can.
let me.
Will you please be quiet?
She does save everyone is no good at wait the best ending.
Well, because that's best girl ending.
Yeah.
But it's also like the hardest goddamn setting of the game.
Oh.
We'll find answers, and justice will be restored.
Yeah. Welcome back with your snack.
Medica morbo adhibe. Don't you go all bossy on me, clever clogs. You will act justly, but your justice will blind you and become his demise. This calls for the gentle hand of a surgeon. Step aside, both of you.
Your gentle hands are used to killing, not giving life. You will inevitably do harm. As for Brainy, he has no regard for casualties at all. Neither of you knows compassion.
Yeah, only one truth. Any choice is right as long as it's willed. That's the truth of the matter.
Only the heart will show you the right choice. Stop thinking about yourselves. Think of the sick. He's in pain.
Think of the people.
See it yet, but I can feel it.
It's not quite a horror game. It's kind of like a horror game, but it's called Pathologic. You play as like a...
We'll give an explanation in a
I
moment.
can see that.
You're right.
They're full of hate. Stuffed or not, it's breathing. I can heal it. It can be healed rather than killed.
You mean you won't become a killer? But you will. Mark my word. That's exactly what will happen.
And isn't that exactly what happens when you start his campaign?
I suggest we be on our way. The sooner the better.
Off we go then?
Let's go. The clock is ticking.
And welcome to Pathologic. There we have our three principal actors, the Changeling, the Harrispect, and the Bachelor, who are, in fact, Daniel Dankovsky, Artemi Belloch, and,
Well, they just call her
Changeling.
the Changeling.
Yeah.
Cool, glad you got a name.
So the person we're going to be hitting up first is going to be our boy, Mr. Daniel Dankovsky, because he's a guy from the city who is an outsider to this weird town in the Russian steppe. Very start of the stream. Yes, very start.
Yes. What up, Windshield? How's it going?
Daniel Dankovsky, a Bachelor of Medicine, was brought here by circumstances most unfortunate. Dankovsky's life work, his theory challenging the existing notions of human mortality, is being harshly persecuted by the powers that be. Suddenly, a letter arrives from a colleague suggesting
Nice.
that there is previous undiscovered evidence which may support Dankovsky's claims. There is a settlement, the letter says, ruled by an extraordinary man who may well be seen as objective proof of Dankovsky's daring hypothesis. Grasping at straws of hope, Dankovsky decides to follow what he believes to be the sign of divine providence. Without further ado, he sets off for the settlement. Late at night, Bachelor arrives in the town. As he seeks room and board, he gets to know a girl called Eva Yan and stays at her place till dawn.
So, it's just the two of us. I'm just doing some of the voice acting, and he's doing the other voice acting, so I'm taking all the female roles, he's taking all the male roles. And, he's more familiar with this game than I am, but we're all... There we go.
Yeah, just hanging out
Just hanging out, yeah.
down the street.
Figured we'd just, play this game for you lovelies.
Yeah. I mean, it's such an interesting, game.
It's old school as fuck, but, it's a classic.
Dude, this is like an amazing game that you really don't need to play. Like, this is fantastic and has undoubtedly influenced many other things, and don't play it.
Yeah, it's super hard, man.
Play Pathologic 2.
Yeah, play the second one. The first one, we're just playing because, because we got balls like that.
Classically up its butt. Yes, there we go. Now you're cooking with gas.
Yeah, see? Accurate. Hurtful, but accurate.
You like pretentious shit? Shut up.
Baby.
And here we go. Danielle's lovely Russian holiday is go.
Yes. Lovely Russian holiday is a understatement.
Well, in comparison to what happens to our poor bastard Artyom.
Yeah, that's true. He starts off immediately, screwed over.
He oversold the Well, that's what a lot of people will say about difficult games, but in reality, it's just about getting in tune with it's about picking up what the game's putting down, Once
Yeah.
you can get into the mindset of how to play a thing, it's a lot easier, Like Dark Souls. Once you realize that Dark Souls is just Castlevania in full 3D, so easy.
Yeah.
As of today, my mission remains obscure. The examination of Simon Kane, who is rumored to be a man of incredible longevity, may shake the very foundation of modern phantology and challenge in the existent notions of death itself. However, even this undying Leviathan proves to be more than a fairy tale. The mere confirmation of existence won't suffice to prevent the powers that be from shutting down our laboratory. I need to figure out the most fruitful approach. Simon is a well-respected man, and if he mistakes my interest for effrontery, that would be nigh impossible to convince him to help me break new ground in the field of human vitality. Today's quest.
Nothing.
Other task.
Awesome.
Do stuff.
Do things.
Yeah! By the end of the day, the badge... Yeah, so this is just about... Day one is just about getting the lay of the land, figuring out what the fuck is going on.
Man, they must have been having a sale on tapestries that day.
I'm just saying, where's the stairs? Oh my god, a door.
The door. Oh.
Down we go. Down we go. Oh.
Yeah, they definitely were having a sale on tapestries that day.
Well, yeah, man, you get them in bulk, but you're... Oh, hello.
I saw, dude.
Apparently, I was with a belly dancer last night.
Ouch. Ow, ow. Did the sounds from outside wake you up, too? There was terrible groan, and then something snapped loudly.
No, I heard nothing.
I think there are strangers in the backyard, by the pond. They're unlikely to be planning mischief, but I have a bad feeling about this. I'm afraid to go out to them. I hope they go away soon, and stop disturbing our sleep.
I'd like to thank you for your hospitality, for board and bed.
I sincerely hope you have everything you need, because I'm very happy to have you here. Daniel, is it?
Could you please tell me where your ruler, Simon Kane, lives?
Your ruler! Take me to your ruler! Are you willing to trade the company of a fascist woman?
Oh, fascinating.
Fascinating. Oh, my
Fascist woman.
Fascist! My bad. Are you willing to trade the company of a fascinated woman for that of a dreadful old man, even if he is a sorcerer? Wizard! That's so sad, but Simon won't go anywhere. He has always been. He always will be. Even if the moon were to fall to the ground, please stay with me a little longer. Calf, 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 calf.
Simon is a sorcerer? Did I hear you right? Is that the secret to his longevity?
Immediately jumps into action on that. Are you in that much of a hurry? Do you come around the cane? Do come around. The canes are asleep now. Take your knockabout coat off. Have a rest in my bed. Let me warm your hands. You are so anxious to see Simon, as though your life depended on it.
My life, yes. Now that my laboratory is on the brink of destruction, my whole life's pursuit depends on that remarkable man. If he has really managed to live that long, then his tissues will help me defeat death.
Ooh, bow chicka wow. Death? So that's the enemy you've chosen for yourself? Isn't it hard? I don't think anyone has managed to defeat that evil yet.
Millions of doctors defeated it on certain singular occasions, but my enemy is even more fearsome. It is death itself, rather than a singular case of death.
Damn. I don't understand.
I can barely understand it myself. Could death only seem inevitable to us, but in reality be nothing more than the whim that the will had shaped this world? That is the question. So where is the key to my victory?
It's not far. The Canes live at the Crucible on Bridge Square. But could I please offer you a piece of advice?
I need no advice.
I need no advice, woman!
Go on.
Yeah, go on, reluctancy. Simon has two younger brothers. The eldest of two, Georgie, is called the Judge by the locals. Visit him first. He isn't asleep. He'll teach you how to speak with Simon. The youngest of the three is Victor, his daughter Mariah. Also, oh, Grigori, my bad. Also wanted to see you. It's probably important. Save that till after the goddamn. God damn it.
Was it she who knew about my arrival beforehand?
Yes, she told me about it privately. Talking to her is no simple task. Mariah is that kind of person. She puts on airs, but that's just how the Canes are. It was Mariah who told me that she would help you defeat death. That's the precise wording. That what coincide.
What a coincidence.
What a coincidence, my bad.
All right. Thank you for the advice.
I'm off my game today. Sorry, lovelies. It's late. Okay. Go, and I'll prepare everything for your return. Do come back after you speak with the Canes. They will probably do a lot of things that will puzzle you and put you on guard.
Like, get their dicks out.
Get your dick out! I will have some advice that may be of help to you, if you need it.
Okay, I'll come back.
Okay.
Alright, so we are down the street. Same old thing did last week, and we're just gonna...
And not a thing to do.
But defeat death, it's true. Here we go. Front door, right. Disturbers in the yard. I wonder who she could be talking about.
Hey, saw dude. We got, like, bird dude and, like, mannequin.
So we have the executors.
Halt! I'm going to have to teach you about the technicalities of the settings. The time and place, it's non-essential, but that's just how it is. The actor has to be prepared before he goes on stage, or else he'll fall down the aisle or stumble upon the prompt box. That would look mighty silly, wouldn't you agree?
Speak. I'm listening.
Speak! Time flies by. It can't be stopped or turned back. Night follows day, which are then followed by nights, then happen without any regard for whether you're there to witness them. Don't expect anyone to wait for you. Most events can be missed.
And so?
And so, it would make sense for you to visit the places that you care about regularly. You'll find the people that will play major roles in your fate there. They stand out from the common folk. The rest are just crowd shot and background, a bunch of extras.
As it has always been.
It's like, this seems legit. Indeed, still, it's best to avoid hasty judgment. It's a paradox, you see. Don't try to be too much for the lives of these. Bound to stand out people. And don't be too dismissive of the silent crowd. Both extremes will end in tragedy.
Why is that?
This world cares for your reputation, a fine and crucial instrument. Your reputation changes the world, you see, for it is a mirror, wouldn't you agree? And so a bad reputation can get you in a lot of trouble.
For example?
Oh, need I describe? You've got vivid imagination. Everything changes from mystical aspects to mundane things like the people you need treating you badly. How many enemies you've got. How high the price rises. How bad your dreams are. Lots of things.
A sorry prospect. So how do I maintain my reputation?
Really? How is that even a question? Same as anywhere. Thou shalt not kill, thou shalt not lie, thou shalt not betray, do not steal, do not covet, do not be an asshole. Don't be a dick!
I appreciate that.
Do not get caught. The rules are the same everywhere. A truly selfless deed, like risking something for the neighbor or even person who lives quite far away, can help in a dire situation.
I see.
Really? Good for you, then. As for me, I can't see anything in this mask. I have no idea what's going on. Anyway, don't get too worked up about human lives, and don't put too much stock into another's words. Sorry, Mr. Kitty was just being weird. Mine included. He who trusts everyone is asking to be deceived.
Yet he who trusts no one is deluded. I know that from experience.
Ooh, snippy snappy. I like Mr. Birdmasky.
Alright, and this is the tragedian.
Would you like this one? Or do you want me to get this one?
Venerable bachelor, would you be so kind as to linger for a minute? This conversation won't take too much of your time, especially since time stops during dialogues, at least during the important ones, and our dialogue is extremely important. You need to know how to play. After all, don't you?
Don't you?
Play? What are you talking about, Mask Man? I'm neither gambler nor actor. Of course you aren't! You are a living, breathing man. As is evident from your condition and statuses, you experience hunger, thirst, and fatigue. You suffer pain, wounds, and diseases. You're so lifelike. You eat, drink, sleep, and rest, and make mistakes. The latter being the most definitive proof of my human nature, wouldn't you agree? If I may, I would like to point out how important it is to keep an eye on your condition. If you get dizzy or naturally sluggish, do have it checked up. Vital processes tend to run faster during emergencies than in everyday life. I knew a person who died of stress, but that was diagnosed with starvation. It happens, I can testify as a doctor. Need I remind a wise man like you of the fact that hunger is stated with food? Food can be found in shops, and shops can be found in ordinary houses that are marked with specific designs. Sleep, however, is more complicated. Only people sleep in beds. Only private residences around here. I'm sorry, but that's just how our world is. Yes, the world is unjust. And quite silly, if you forgive me for saying so. Speak of commerce. Different shops sell similar items at different prices. Make sure you don't get cheated. People can be quite brazen around here. You can also barter with the folk in the street. Some things may be more than trinkets to you, but others will be willing to part with their lives' blood for them. You're a bore, mate. Let me through. Okay.
Onward!
Alright, the thugs in the yard.
Ah, yes.
All
Our
right.
first encounter.
The first encounter of Pathologic. Alright,
I saw it. Dude's up.
so, like, the lady, he was like, just go talk to them, or see what they're doing.
This guy looks odd.
Well, there are people around here who are just worm folk, and you just have to, hashtag deal with that.
Just gotta deal with these people,
I mean, worm lives matter.
Worm lives matter.
Alright, let's talk to our new friend.
What up?
What up, boy?
What do you want? This ain't your business.
What is this creature?
An Ogre. That's what all them cattle breeders look like. Crude, unshapely, unfinished, don't you know? Wherever you came from, an intruder, huh?
It's you who are intruding. Go away. Yes, I'm a visitor in this town. Who could have fought at home to such creatures? See, the other one starts a fight, and guess what would happen if I start a fight?
Oh, it gets.
I would die immediately.
Immediately.
Yeah.
The worm feels
The worm feels sick. Head packed, blood boiling, belly freezing. Let the worm warm up. Let him take a rest. Don't touch us. We're dangerous.
Whoa, that's some stench on you. That's some stench, you animal. How on earth do you even live like that? Okay.
And
You
just
know-
like that, we've avoided death.
They're going to rest up, and then they're going to fuck off. Don't worry, Eva, they pinky promised. Now, with that in mind, we bouncing.
Peace. Remember, the mouse will come over here. Yeah.
Gas, gas, gas. I'm gonna step on the gas.
Oh, by the way, this is like the default speed. This is just how fast you go. There is no running, there is no sneaking, there's just one speed walk. This is a medic walking simulator.
Things take a while. You have a lot of time to think about if you... See, this is a game that will give you a shit ton of objectives. Like, a metric boatload of objectives that will pull you in every which direction.
All of the way.
And you just have to figure it out. You just have to figure it out.
Oh, here we go.
Victor Kane. The famous Dankovsky. Your arrival is great honor for us. Victor Kane at your service. Daniel Dankovsky at yours. I foresee that the things that you have become... I foresee that the things that have become ordinary for us will probably make you feel uncomfortable and disturbed. I would like to compensate for that impression. You know, our small community has fallen out of the loop. Time leaves us behind. What do you mean? I mean the tradition. Games that we play with passion will most likely be of no interest to you. The people here may seem eccentric, naive, or even somewhat deranged, please take it easy on us. Don't judge us too strictly. I will do my best not to disappoint you. Grigori is waiting for you, my friend. He has news that you will find surprising. I only ask, don't be too quick to reject his request. What does he want from me? He will explain it better himself. We put too many hopes in your arrival. The echo of these hopes led him to offer you a rather intricate conundrum to solve. You're scaring me.
Oh no, my butt! My butt is clenched. I'm so scared.
Very firmly. Tight and packed. Alright, now I'm gonna go to Maria Kane's house. And because we're Danielle, we're gonna be getting very cozy with the Kanes. Everyone in the chat should know what I mean by that.
Them Canes, they be real sus.
Well, yeah, we're gonna nuke the town so they can rebuild it in their image.
Oh, they can suck an egg.
Yeah. And Maria Kane. Oh, it's a bedroom.
I love how they emphasize her nipples.
Oh, yeah, she's got nipple tassels.
Do I need
in this
to?
bedroom.
Do we need to censor that? I don't know. Those aren't actual nipples.
Those
It
aren't
is
real nips.
part of her dress.
Hashtag not real nips.
Hashtag not real nips. But you know.
I like how her concept
She's
art
so
is just thrown up
vain.
behind her. Oh, she's
Oh yeah,
very
but
vain.
that's just it though. Like the mirrors behind her are all broken. So weird. You resemble an adventurer rather than a doctor.
How is it that you know me?
I saw you in a dream. Don't flatter yourself. My desires have nothing to do with that. I simply saw you take us all by the throat.
What else did you see in that dream?
I'll tell you when I think I can trust you.
I hope that happens soon.
She was talking. I have a lot to tell you, Bachelor Dankowski, but I dare not until you meet my uncle Gregory. Otherwise, he'll rip my tongue out for disclosing a secret.
Some strict morals your family has.
They make much more sense than you might think. This is not a game, is it?
Calf, calf.
Calf, calf, calf. For all that is holy, do speak to my uncle, and then come back to me. Otherwise, the excruciating anticipation will tear my heart to pieces.
Alright, now we cannot put your heart at stake, now can we?
Stick her in the heart, 'cause she's a
Okay.
vampire!
Let's go get Gregory.
God
It's
damn it.
also heavily implied that the wives of the town leaders are the actual people running this shit.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, one of those.
One of those, like, you know, behind every man, right?
Okay, I think this is Gregory's one.
Is it? Are you sure? Are they all, like, kind of semi-connected?
Well, you know, they're just 3 separate mansions on one property. One
Right,
for each
like-
member of the family. I mean, I'd want that.
Yeah.
Who wouldn't want that?
Guess I'd want my own separate mansion.
Most vulnerable Roxa, it is with great impatience that we have been expecting you. We need not delve into the minutiae of your business, since our family is well acquainted with your scholarly work. We are quite aware of the difficulties you are experiencing and are well prepared to do our utmost to support you. It hurts me all the more to be the one to inform you that Simon, my most considerate brother, the creator and keeper and bottom of all that surrounds us, has been murdered.
And there's the fart.
Damn it! Why did it have to happen just before I arrived?
Damn you!
I was like, how does a chance to prevail? Who did it? Precisely! Why did it have to happen before your arrival? Are you asking yourself the same question?
He's got a mouthful of mashed potatoes. I hope you don't see any connection between my arrival and the murder. See other campaign for further details.
Cuff to cuff, cuff, cuff.
Ooh, RTM, poor bastard.
Dang.
In fact, I do see a connection. However, do not mistake it for a thought that it was you who murdered them.
What do you know?
My brother was murdered last night under the strangest of circumstances. But for all the mystery surrounding his death, I'd rather eschew the notion that his departure was connected with whoever visited Simon that evening. The visitor is the laudable Rectitude, an old friend of our family, the witness to testify that he and Simon did nothing but converse. It's all just kind of blurring together now. Who was the visitor? Someone you know quite well. The man whom my brother saw last night was our colleague, Isidore Barak. And was he not the very person you came here, who advised you to come here as well?
Yes.
Isidore has done more than he thinks. I have a lingering feeling that time itself is uncontestable and its powers to further its own intentions. What do you think?
I'm no fatalist.
It could be that my mind is clouded by sorrow, but I cannot. But I cannot escape the feeling that your arrival is no coincidence. Your choice made for you, my dear doctor. Let us not blame fate. Isidore wrote you without making us aware. He took a risk that could have displeased our family.
Really?
Even though there were uncertain when you would arrive, my brother was looking forward to meeting you.
Son of a bitch.
The tragedy may have been of consequence within the actions he took in preparation for your arrival. Someone has taken a powerful piece from the chessboard, a piece upon which your position here depended. It is also doubly regrettable that Simon was playing on your side.
So you presume the Queen knew of the blow and sacrificed itself for a pawn. But why?
Yeah, but why?
To grant you victory over death. Was it not your ultimate aspiration? To help you. Simon seems to have played a very dangerous game. Fate itself. You and I was there to provide you with a body of evidence.
Well, instead he only provided his own body, so good job, Simon.
Thanks, guy.
What did he do?
What did he do?
Pathologic Netflix series, are you with me?
Oh god, that would be kind of fun, actually. I'd be into it.
It is no importance to me what exactly he did. He took it out of the for the stars and paid a terrible price for it. I repeat, he was murdered. The subject of importance here is the identity of the murderer. Everything has gone to rack and ruin. I wish I could take vengeance upon the person who ripped the life from this man. Do you want to help us, Doctor, find the murderer for us? My brother Victor, who is the next door, will share some of his thoughts on the matter. Help us, and the reward will not disappoint you.
Indeed, it seems there are too many coincidences. Your brother's murder can just as well be called the murder of the Bachelor Dankowski. I will help you in every way I can. I am...
Oh no. Oh, he's dying. No, no, die. No.
I'm convinced that if there was anyone at all...
We promise we won't answer.
I'm convinced that if there's anyone at all who can help us solve this puzzle, then it is you. The mission calls for someone with an astute and inventive such as yourself. If Isidore was an instrument of fate, then Simon's murder is the message that fate intended for you personally. Do not think that I am inclined to blame you for that. I am not.
Sorry, the other voice was gonna kill me. How do you plan to look for the murderer?
We'll take our own measures. The only thing I expect from you is to be yourself. Do only what you think is required. Whatever you find out, whatever you do, whatever your day turns into, everything is a clue. Everything is connected.
Everything is
The
connected.
solution of this puzzle. I repeat, everything that is happening on your account.
Oh, can't blame the world on me, dude.
You have my sympathy. Alright, now we're going to Maria's.
Gonna go talk to Nipples.
So the one thing we were here to do, meet Simon Kane and use his several century-old ass to hopefully synthesize some sort of cure for death itself.
Mm-hmm.
And the motherfucker winds up dead.
Ah, yeah, pretty much.
The night before we get here.
Pretty much.
Ain't that a bitch?
Ain't that a bitch now?
I pity the fool. Falls in love with you. Wow.
Meow. Meow, 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 meow.
Alright.
Now listen closely. Not for very much longer. Anyways. The time for collusion, secrets, and alliances has come. I'm going to ask something of you. I'm not used to that. I'm used to holding the reins, but you are not harnessed. So it would be unacceptable to address you in this manner. I find solace in the fact that my request will be welcome with you.
I'm not an adventurer.
It fits your style of adventure.
I'm not an adventurer. My job is no venture. I hope it never becomes one.
I apologize if my words come across as mangled and silly. I'm truly not used to asking, but the nature of my request demands complete and selfless humility. Just imagine me begging and kneeling, and believe me, I do feel that way.
No need to kneel. What did you want to talk about?
Today's death was the first, but it won't be the last. Simon has opened the score of irreplaceable victims. Soon their numbers will multiply. I beg you to preserve the lives of several people when the line of their fortune cross yours. Before any of them dies, there will be a moment when you will be able to intervene. I know that for a fact.
Who are these people?
That doesn't matter. What was destined to happen will happen, and can be whatever you want it to be. But not a coward choosing to hear no evil and run away from reality. I will give you a list of those I know of. These people are bound to you.
Bound.
There is a tight spring of power within each of these people. Each of them can break the routine of human existence and become something greater. They are standing on a verge of their humanity, gazing into the realm where they could serve a different, higher purpose, without even knowing it. Moreover, they are bound to make a leap in one way or another. That's why we call them simply the Bound.
But how is their fate bound to mine? Did you say my victory depended on them? How?
I don't know. I'm not a mistress yet.
Odd.
Don't follow it. The future is not as clear to me as I would prefer, but I can feel the presence. I can already distinguish a dubious guess from the pulse of the precise knowledge, devoid of words and image. These people are bound to you. Your lives are connected. I wouldn't have asked you to take care of them otherwise.
Are you a clairvoyant or something?
Ah, yes. You haven't been told, have you? It didn't even cross my mind that someone may be unaware of my abilities. No one here dares doubt them, for they are evident, yes? The mistress of every ruling house possesses special abilities. I'm learning to see the future and transform the present.
This fact offers your words a degree of authenticity.
Will you comply with my request? Will you save the lives of the people I name to you? Answer me before going back to Ava.
All right, if it is truly within my power, I'll do my best to save their lives. All right, so the Canes.
Obviously. Save my family.
Victor Kane, Andre Staunton, Peter Staunton.
So I need to keep these two, hanging out.
Keep her alive, obviously.
Maria Kane, Eva Yan.
There we go. Sorry, there's an alarm that went off. Ava, Mark, Immortal.
All
What a
right.
face on these guys.
And the goal here is that's one of the objectives now is you must save all of your bound between now and the end of the game. Keep
Yeah.
them all alive. Can you do it? Can you be a doctor?
Can you be a doctor?
Oh.
Oh, these guys are back.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
What up, boys?
Here we go. The town is small and rather unexceptional, isn't it? But there are all kinds of people here. The simple folk and the more remarkable ones. The former will tell you more than they know. The latter know way more than they're ever going to let out. Keep a close eye on them. Your victory depends on it.
And who are these remarkable people?
There are 20-something of them, easily distinguished by their lodgings or their presence. They're called many names. The bound, the fated, the adherent, the Gobo's Tagler. The town circle Simon prefers their company to any other.
Is that a sect or something?
No. There used to be a pagan game called Tagler. A roundelay of sorts. A Tagler means a kin circle. A Gobo is a character from a local epic. And so the people that Simon was interested in the most are called the Gobo Taglers. Some of them don't even know one another.
How did Simon choose them?
Because it is they that they will decide the fate of this town. Don't be distracted by the fact that some of them look insignificant or disreputable. They will earn their worth. You just give them time. They're most important joints of the town.
Why are you telling me this?
Each day, one of them will try... Hold on. Each day, one of them will try death by the tooth. Each will put their life at risk, and each one that dies is important. Some of them may take the keys to victory to their grave. Mind that the keys are yours, while the grave is theirs. Others will do the opposite. Don't waste your chance. Don't waste the chance to condemn someone who may get in your way.
How do you know what is helpful and what gets in the way?
Okay, all right. Dropping you more hints would be cheating. Shutting up now! Allow me to conclude then. Each bound you save will influence the final of your adventure. Each of them has their own goal and motives, and may so happen that those seek a different ending survive. It just stops her. Yeah. And then you will be warned.
Okay, I'll take that into account and we'll be careful.
We'll be careful. Alright, bird face.
The tragedian. What is boy?
Sorted.
There's something in particular that we feel the urge to warn you about. When you speak to the bound, please choose your words carefully. Do not worry, you will easily be able to make out what kind of person is standing before you. An observant man that you are. So use that skill when dealing with the bound. Some of them are indeed worth insulting, whereas others need to be treated with the utmost respect. I have no idea what you're talking about. Every line you utter will have consequences. News spreads around here rapidly. If you spoil your reputation when one place, you'll have to reap that what you've sown in another. Restore your good name in the south, and you'll receive a warmer welcome in the north. They will heed every word you say, and you'll be rewarded. Not by means of money, I hope. A handful of money, but it's not a dialogue fee. Don't get me wrong. Never refuse to make small sums of money from the bound. That would not belittle you in any fashion, but would rather demonstrate that you appreciate local customs. All right, I'll keep the customs in mind. And with that, Let's go talk to Victor! Yay! Is this Victor's place? No, that was Maria's place.
We were just there. And they're gone. Like ghosts. And there they were. Gone.
There we dead.
There they were. Dead.
Gravity's calling, I've got some falling to do. I know I'm gonna die, but I guess it's true. Alright. Hello,
Sonic.
Victor. How can I help you? Grigori has told me everything, which is to say very little. But it was enough to astound me. He maintains that you can provide me with a more detailed account. So you have agreed to help us, apparently. May I ask why? The killer's goals seem to align astonishingly well with the goals I've been waging war with my work for years. I'm prepared to answer any questions you may have. When was Simon last seen? He went home to he was sent Isidore home, then an hour later he came to his hall to see us. He announced his plans to withdraw the focus and receive no one. He told us not to approach the focus and to fast for a week, partaking of no meat nor water. Then in the morning he was found dead.
Oh. Well, there he was, dead.
How was he found? The servants discovered him in the morning. The room had been ransacked. Everything that was breakable was broken. His was disfigured. Contorted body bore signs of terrible suffering. His neck was twisted, spine broken. I think no one has touched the body. It's currently inside the focus and will remain there for the prescribed amount of time. What's this focus place? It's hard to explain. It's his study, if you will. An extraordinarily spacious creative laboratory, almost perfectly sealed off, except for the door that was visible at all times, metaphorically speaking. I don't understand. It's like an equation, a mirror puzzle. Or, anyway, the murderer could not have been hiding there, take my word for it. Then why bring it up?
And then why? No joke, right?
Well, Simon did get in there somehow. He could perform far more impressive feats. There's a reason why the whole town revered him. Alright, so how can I help you? Just take a look around. Trust your intuition, whatever you like. Speak to whoever you feel you need to. Look for the murderer, Doctor, and you will find them. Keep looking till the last breath. I'm certain your rational thinking will help you. So Isidore's the only lead. How can I find him? I'll show you. But you must be careful. Simon's murderer, whoever they are, is no ordinary. Cannot be an ordinary person. Can't imagine even being them a person. I fear it could only be fate, wearing the guise of a mysterious monster. I don't believe in fate.
That's bold. Bold of you.
Welcome to Daniel Dankovsky's fucking happy hour.
Daniel Dankovsky!
What up, chat? How's it going, everybody?
Alright, now where's our next heading? Where's our lead?
We're going to Isidore Barak's house.
Barak.
His son, Artemy. We're gonna be playing as him in the next campaign.
That's the next one, though.
Yeah, it's the next one.
We gotta get through the Bachelor first.
You gotta get through the Bachelor.
The Bachelor.
Alright, and we're gonna go M for map. Oh my god, that
M
worked.
for map now. M for map now.
Map time.
M for map now.
Everybody.
M for map.
That's the map, son.
M for map now.
Oh,
Sing
yeah,
again.
everybody
M for map.
Gonna touch my baby. Gonna touch my bird.
I'ma touch your board.
Alright, here we go.
Here we go.
Alright.
Oh.
It's excitement. Right here.
Ah, pulse
Here.
pounding butt action.
Where's the bridge? Oh, there's the bridge.
There. But you don't want to like break your leg on the way there. You're like, and the medic broke his own leg like an idiot.
Who heals the healer?
Oh, right. Yeah. Yo, man, when you pick medic in like TF2, man, like nobody saves your ass.
Nobody knows what it's like
Nobody-
to see me cinematic. God
God damn it.
Alright, yeah,
I
so
collected
the turtle
$6
thing,
off the
alright.
ground.
Okay, I'm gonna eat some Reese's Pieces. You should entertain the people while I do that.
Watch where you're going, doodly-ooter. Doodly-oo-loo-loo-loo. These guys look drunk. Like, they're always, like, high and got these grimaces on their face. You know, you're looking at this lady from behind, you're like, oh, look at this lady. Ah! Ah! Oh! She looks so surprised. She's lacking eyebrows.
Okay, I for inventory.
Yes.
These are for items. And is it gonna be S for statistics or R for S for shit. Fuck. I
We're
need to
trying.
check
We're
something.
getting there.
I need to check something.
Fun hasn't even begun yet.
Yeah, we're not even starting to. Oh god. Okay.
Oh god. What do you look for?
Bolsters.
Letters is L.
L. That's
There it
L.
is.
Okay. Character status is P.
Oh. 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 I love the
Okay.
fucking music and the.
So this is where I'm at. These go up over time, and you need to do things to get these stats down. Immunity is how immune you are to the thing
The thing.
that's about to be revealed.
Seems pretty obvious. Like, as soon as you check your stats, you're like, fucking, oh, immune. Oh, it's that kind of game, huh?
And maybe buy some bread while I can still afford
Brr,
bread.
brr. Yeah, buy bread with money before money, you know.
Use for refilling the lamp. There's a lamp.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
Immunity booster.
Nice.
A painkiller. Oh yeah, it's a very complicated game. Well, in the sense that most, morphine.
Ooh, morphine. But you have
Alright.
bread.
Tell you what, I'm gonna. Oh, that was my inventory. Alright, never mind. I'm a bounce. Yeah, you had like nothing of interest.
Well, yeah, because I was like a fucking doctor's office. Or like a pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Cause it's gonna be the future.
Where are we going? Belly bop.
Yeah, no, I screwed that up.
Oh,
that
you're
up.
wasting a day. Now it's time to walk all the way back. Yeah. Such a pain. This is it. This is the walking speed. I'll bet you this guy's gonna have a grimace on his face. No, he's not a bad looking dude.
This is still during when you can actually get close to people.
Oh yeah, like, because you can't get. God,
By like day 4 or 5,
you got to
this is,
social distance like you've
this
never
is,
before.
very different experience getting down the street.
Oh yeah, dude.
Alright, what do you got?
Damn it, you got some bread.
Oh, is this my kerosene? A needle?
And that's
He's
all
got a
he's
needle.
got.
Yeah.
Like, well, I guess a
He's
needle
got
could
like a
be
whole
used.
shop, and you walk in. He's like, I've got one sewing needle.
I've got a singular needle. Cool.
Singular.
What about the rest of the shit that said that one sewing needle?
Would you like some drugs? What kind of drugs? The ones I've been taking. What are they? I don't know.
I've just been taking them. I walked into a place once and they just handed them out. I was like, all right, I'm just going to keep taking them because they gave them away.
Pills. They make me see Jesus.
You don't say no to drugs. They're expensive. Just say thank you and walk away.
Don't do drugs, kid.
Yeah, we're not totally endorsing that.
Yeah, don't.
Throw that in the trash.
Yeah,
you heard
don't
nothing.
do drugs.
Please don't. Well, don't do the bad ones anyways. This game is totally based around like medical stuff and drugs. It's kind of hard not to talk about. We'll talk about medicine and medical drugs.
Well, yeah, it's
Drugs
just
are
like,
supposed to make you healthy.
well, you're not supposed to take drugs.
No, take it, the brown acid.
You ever take LSD?
Oh, God, yeah. Good yimes had by
I'm
all.
trying to find the inside of a building.
Just circling around this one place, like,
So where's
show
the
me.
door?
Where's the door?
Oh my god, legendarily difficult game. Where's the door?
Yeah, it's about the only thing that's pretty hard about this at times, you know?
Oh, also that all of the guards are the same mustachioed man.
This same mustache men. We are the brothers Chintz.
A foul murder! Do you want to voice Mustachio Man?
Sure.
Okay.
A foul murder occurred here last night. No unauthorized access allowed. Inspecting the crime scene is strictly forbidden until further notice.
Who was killed?
It's just, he just showed, yeah, fuck. Well, you're not a local, sir, so you're unlikely to understand the loss we've suffered. Isidore Burke, is that Barak? A great surgeon, a benefactor to us all, and all-around skilled doc. An outstanding man, beloved, and well-respected by us locals. Does it really always have to take the very best? What a foul time we live in.
I know him. I'm a doctor too.
Whoever killed our only doc must the only doctor here! And he's like speaking as if you didn't just say you're a doctor. Whoever killed our only doctor must surely be looking to kill him.
Yeah.
Right, okay, I'm not here, I guess. Isidore could cure anything. He also knew how to make cuts or incisions, 'cause he was a warden. He knew his lines, all right. Like I said, it all makes sense. Whoever killed Simon took Isidore's life, too, and this is merely the beginning.
What makes you think these two cases are connected?
Well, who would have the heart to attack such men? If you had asked me yesterday, I'd have told you no one would dare inflict such an ugly wound on this town. But if there is someone, it has to be just that someone. Although it looks fishy, if you ask me, that thing was no man. That's what I think.
Explain yourself.
See, the murderous deal is all mysterious. There was a talon stuck in the victim's chest. Go ahead, bend your arm at the elbow. Good sir. Yeah, like that. There you go. That's how long it was. It broke off. There was dust on the floor, or the deceased had been renowned stepwalker, and the dust was all covered in hoof steps and like traces of sharp bone, I guess, as if someone was using a walking stick round there. I'm telling you, it's her. The Shabnak Adir, the clay man-eater.
I want to inspect the building.
I must. Now, with that story, I must. We've been assigned to this post by Alexander, the head of the Saboroff family. Saborov, my bad. His house is in the decline right now, but it's still powerful and very much respected, for it is they that be responsible for maintaining worldly order and public safety in the town since olden days. Please kindly address your concerns to him. There's their rod. You just take that road up there and get to the Cape. As for me, I'm not authorized to let you in.
Well, you should have said that from the start.
No joke.
Well,
Way
all
to
right.
waste my time, mustache.
Time to bounce. All right,
The
kid.
Shabnakadir
Whoa,
dudes.
Look, fire.
Oh, they be
like
boining.
people.
They be boining a poison.
Oh, that's
Boining a poison.
apparently how we do
That's
here.
just how they fucking do. Look at the grimace on that face. He's like, yeah. He's got a knife. He's got a knife. No. Oh, dude, look at that. They're roasting the town whore.
Not chill, bro.
Not
chill.
true. I just kind of. What kind of pedestal is that? What is that made out of? They burned a woman and there's two dudes on the side.
Can I loot the...
Yeah,
can.
get the
bullets.
Got bullets, but, you know, in no way, shape, or form should you ever, like, you know, just
play with
willy-nilly...
I have a gun.
Yeah, don't willy-nilly play with guns, people.
I've got a fucking... Alright.
Don't go shooting peoples.
I'm a real man now.
Yeah! This gun defines my manhood. Damn it, said most. Oh, no, you gotta go back over here. It's because we got some really, really shady controls, and sometimes the mouse will go off into the other side of the... Because I have 2 screens set up, so the mouse will go to the wrong side, and he'll click, and then it'll go, and then it'll ruin everyone's day. Hang in there, people. We got this.
We're back!
Oh my god, we're back again.
God damn.
My sister's telegram.
Wow, 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 wow.
Gonna bring the flavor. How do we get to that house?
Get the
That guy looks pretty fucked up. Gonna take a left now.
He looks fucking...
When you live in my neighborhood, you used to that shit now.
Yeah, our neighborhood's full of people just walking around aimlessly like that. Has anybody ever seen anybody diagonal across a 4-way? A busy 4-way?
I mean, that's some next level I don't care anymore.
Yeah, dude, like... Yeah, like... No
Just
fucking...
straight across the fucking, like, 45-degree angle.
Yeah, dude, like, the crosswalk wasn't even letting anybody go, and it was already busy traffic, and he was just like, yep, diagonal, screw it.
Alexander Sabarov. Alright. So, finally get to see you. Oh, I finally get to see you. Yes, you really look like a messenger of sorrowful times. In any case, welcome to the road. Our meeting is quite significant in a way. Facing the changes with open eyes and taking the first blow is my duty. Do you think we're on the verge of an especially unhappy era? No, grim events have clouded our existence since last summer. The country has been cursed with war wounds. Commercial communications have been repaired. Astrologists expect nothing ill. Do you hold astrologist opinions in high regard?
Sometimes I have to. Are you an astrologist?
I am a ruler. Astrology can be very curious, but I cannot allow it to influence my decisions. I have to act according to factual circumstances. Would you agree?
Definitely.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never gonna turn around and hurt you.
Dooby-dooby-doo.
There we go. How it goes out to you, Poppy. Anyways.
So, you've come to meet with Simon, haven't you? What can I do for you now?
I was actually invited by Isidore. So when I came to meet him first and foremost, but now it turns out that
He's been murdered, yes, and it looks like murderer is always one step ahead of you, doesn't it? The same then that took Simon's life too. At least that's the conclusion suggested by my by the information at my disposal. Same pattern, same signature.
So who did it?
You wouldn't believe it. His own son. The fellow came back after being away for quite a while. His father had sent him to study surgery when he was about a greenhorn. Quite a lot he has learned, huh? A wandering scholar turned evil to the bone. All of that just to grab the inheritance.
Wait, so how did you figure that out?
In all honesty, it's hard to explain to an outsider like you. Do you believe in such thing as clairvoyance, Bachelor?
No.
Nope.
Well, you should get to know my wife, or better yet, those who have already had opportunities to witness to the power of her prophecies. Former doubters, first and foremost, rationalists. She's got something to say to you too, by the way.
So your wife's called out Isidore's son specifically?
Not specifically, no, but it all adds up. The circumstances of Simon's death makes you wonder. 2. Isidore's son arrived here last night. The timing speaks against him, even if it matches the time it takes to get him from the Crucible to Isidore's house. So,
I'll have to take the investigation into my own hand. Is there anyone who can be of help to me, apart from your wife? There are a few good analysts in our town. Everybody is more or less superstitious here, except for one Yula Yukovich. Perhaps the most level-headed and reasonable person. The only person to remain skeptical about Katerina's talents, too. Without a shadow of doubt, she has her own picture of events. She always does. What is this, Yula? Oh, exactly the person I need. Okay, we're crossing the bridge again, kids.
Oh, the bridge again. I can't wait to get on the bridge again.
Let's go up here. Is his wife home?
Is it waifu? To end your lifeu?
His house is called the Rod.
The Rod. What a masculine fucking guy.
The erect dick.
Oh, the erect dick. Dick. Yeah, sorry. This is what I mean by crass humor. We don't know how to keep that
We're professionals.
We're professionals. This is clean and just meant for children.
Family-friendly shit.
Shit. Well, as long as you don't swear the first minute in, we're good. Alright, we going in? What's going on?
Trying to.
Is it locked? I was gonna say, like, Dad, you can't open the door, then maybe...
You know. Maybe. Possibly. Oh, I missed the way again. It's a very easy town to get lost in.
I know, right? Everything looks the same. But I love the artwork, though.
Everything is brown and gray, brown and gray.
Brown and gray, brown and gray.
Everything is brown and gray today.
Brown and gray. God damn it. Yeah, I like the like the fence, like the little tribal details and stuff, and you get that in like the windows and the linings, and I don't know, I like it. It's cool. It brings like a neat little art niche to it.
Yeah. Remember,
Can't wait to get on the bridge again.
This is the easy day.
Yeah, this is like day one where everything is, pretty kind of chill. Everything seems chill.
Pretty straightforward.
Everyone seems copacetic and walking around.
The body count pretty low at this juncture.
Yeah, just to say nobody so far. Nobody's died, so that's we're just gonna knock on some wood here.
Well, 2 people have died.
Well, okay, yeah, but they were dead before you even got here.
Yeah.
Nobody has died under your care.
Look, Artemis' dad is dead.
Well, yeah, obviously, first day, tutorial day.
Simon, also dead. However, we have this nice, rational lady who's gonna talk to us like a big boy.
Oh God, she's no. Oh God, Oh God.
All right.
Her dialogue is just ridiculous. I seem to have lost any capacity for the observation. My mind is out of tune. Things no longer add up. Before, I had no trouble forming a trustworthy tessellation out of the most imperceptible contingencies. Now I'm simply cannot get my head around it. Could it be that I am dying? My God.
The step error is too thick. I think that's what causes it.
Oh no. Herba, Tavina is in blossom, I grant you, but then it blooms every year. Every year the steppe is filled with its stepifying vapors. The issue I'm having, however, is nothing to do with the fatigue or perplexity. It is just that I've lost my ability to make distinctive events coincide.
Everyone has that ability.
You don't seem to understand what I'm saying. Let me elucidate. A single word someone utters may precipitate the birth of their own murder. This line of philosophizing is barely an intellectual novelty, and it is particularly relevant in our neck of the woods. I sometimes feel like I could touch the notions of cause and effect with the tips of my fingers, but now I'm being tedious, I reckon.
Not at all.
Not at all. So, you have traveled all the way here only to find that both people you wanted to see were brutally murdered. Is this how the story goes? I do hope that your visit is not in any way related to these most unfortunate circumstances.
I have to find whoever it is that killed Isidore and Simon, and I wanted to ask for your help. Saburov told me you have the gift for all manner of investigative inquiry.
I am certainly no better investigator than you. I never had a chance to search for a murderer before, but the best I can offer is to fill in the blanks with whatever mysterious supernatural entities seem most fitting. Shabnakadir is the simple man's scarecrow. I would have followed a different narrative.
What kind of narrative? Consider the circumstances of his death. They say Simon locked himself up in the evening and consequently died the morning inside the mansion, in a chamber with some peculiar name.
In this case, I would suggest that Simon was poisoned by the Canes. I would have thought, but I know their family all too well. Their mutual loyalty is only rivaled by their arrogance towards anyone who is not one of them.
One of those.
One of those. They hold the princely sage who stands at the head of their family in highest esteem. They believe that a single dishonorable act will tarnish their name for generations to come. I doubt any of them would have stooped to this, no matter whether they wanted to or not.
Poisoned? But how did you arrive at this conclusion?
I don't believe you understand what the "he died in focus" really implies. Do you know what the Canes refer to as focus? You don't seem to grasp the semantics of the term. These are the Canes. For you, these kinds of innuendos are their forte.
Well, what is this focus then?
The focus is anything but an abstraction. Quite the opposite, in fact. It is governed by mathematically rigid regularities. You see, no one but the owner of a focus may get inside. This can only mean that Simon had brought the killer with him, or rather, within him, since no physical object may be brought into focus either.
How do you know that?
Who doesn't? The Canes are notoriously passionate about all manner of synthetic anomalies.
Oh.
They right? Oh! They will never pass up the opportunity to devise a Kunststück that would allow them to wrap space, challenge physics, or manipulate optics. Metaphysically, a focus can be compared to a camera obscura. Do note that the name is not unfitting. No, it is entirely impossible for someone to get inside.
A curious conclusion, but an incorrect one. Simon was disfigured and bleeding. His bones were broken.
Is that so? Well, this does introduce a different perspective. Did you say Isidore was the last person to see Simon? The question is, who did he see before? The sun had not yet set when Isidore returned from the steppe. However, he came to Simon well after midnight. The question naturally arises, where did he spend the missing few hours?
That's what I'm trying to trace Isidore's steps. I want to walk the same route. Don't get me wrong, though.
Was Isidore seen with Saburov by any chance?
He was. He warned Saburov of an upcoming storm.
All right. Let me suggest, then, that while he was in the steppe, he saw or learned something that he wanted to report to all three ruling families. In this case, either of the Olgimsky family should have been on his itinerary, especially since Burek was one of their own men.
Really?
Definitely. The Bull Project, from the abattoir to the railway, is controlled by the Olgimsky family. If Isidore discovery had anything at all to do with the kin, Isidore would have certainly relayed it to Vlad. So do make sure to pay a visit to the lump. The lump. That's the name of the Olgimsky mansion. Another fitting name, wouldn't you agree?
I've got the rod.
The rod!
The, focus,
the lump!
The lump.
The lump. Quick, to the lump.
Thank you, Eula. What I would do without you. And with that, ladies and gentlemen, I think we might be calling it there. It has been an hour, and
Has been an but I'm just getting fired up.
Alright,
guys, we're doing it. Fuck.
Alright.
That's
Been
legally an hour.
I got stuff to do.
You have stuff to do. Well, I do appreciate it. You can peace out over there for half a second. I'm gonna do a quick little revealio on my part to say goodnight to the lovelies.
Goodbye, horses.
Goodbye, horses. Oh god, I forgot. I'm wearing a onesie, but it's really hot out. So, hold on. There it is. Saw, dude. What up, guys? Thanks for watching Pathologic with me. I hope that was enlightening and interesting and fun to listen to. I'm not necessarily, the best at the at the dialogue at times. I do trip over my words. I'm sorry about that, But I hope I did pretty good. That lady at the end there, she was like throwing all the words at me. I was like, oh no, it's her. She just
got a lot of $10 words.
A lot of $10 words. But good times. Glad I can be entertaining. Thank you, Poppy, especially. Like, dude, yeah, like you fucking. Thanks for the sub. Thanks for hanging out on Mind Test. Glad you love my server. Glad you love my Twitch stream. And yes, I have heard of Subnautica, and it's like all of my nightmares in one thing. I don't like seeing water I can't see the bottom of, because I don't know what's down there, so it's like, why would I play a game that's just my nightmares? I can't do it. I won't do it. I can't play it.
It's like the worst horror game that wasn't a horror game.
Yeah, it's not supposed to be a horror game, but it's a horror game for me. I just don't like, I'll eat fish, but I won't jump into the ocean about it. Anyways, thank you for stopping by, and thank you everybody else who was lurking on my channel there. Really appreciate it. I will see you guys tomorrow. I'll be streaming something. I don't know what it is. I might be streaming my server. It could be streaming Spore. Could be playing Dead by Daylight. I don't know. I'll be doing a thing. But every day I always go on my server to at least check once, just to hang out, be like, hey, what happened? Is everyone cool? Does anybody need anything? No?
Who
Okay.
died?
Did anybody die? Anyways, thanks again. See you next time. Yeah.